I'm Janet Beckers and I live at MacMasters Beach in the most beautiful place, just backing onto the national park. And I love Mac's for a few reasons. One, because it's just this beautiful environment and it's got this lovely national park and the birds and the animals, but I reckon more importantly is the community. Like when we moved over to this area about 7-8 years ago, we'd been living out at Dubbo and Armidale and all different country areas before then. And when I moved here, I don't know, something about the people, it was the first time when I just felt, you know, like I found home, this is where I belong. I have what people would probably think is an unusual vocation, but I absolutely love it, is I have an internet-based business, so I run everything from home, and I coach and mentor thousands and thousands of people, mainly women, all around the world, and I've basically created a community online. It's very, very much a community, and the purpose of that is to help people to be able to create a successful business using the internet. But it's not just, you know, getting a website and, you know, doing it something that seems dry. Everything is drawing on your passion. Like, what are you passionate about? What change do you want to make in the world? For me, you know, it's got to be a lot of fun. It's really got to be around family. And it sounds, you know, another big thing is I've got to be able to make a difference. I've got to make a difference in the world, you know. I just think, you know, we have so many ways that we can approach what we do in our lives. Why not think bigger and think about, by me doing something in a particular way, is it going to inspire somebody else? Is it going to motivate them to do something? And I think we all can do that on really little tiny scales. So for me, that's a really big motivator, is taking other people with me and having fun. Yeah. I guess I didn't realise that I naturally approach business with a sense of community until people started describing me as that Janet's the person to go to learn how to build a community online. And that's when I started looking at it and going, oh, I guess I have created a community. And so I guess you have to look at what actually is the essence of a community. And a big part of that is there has to be like a common goal, I suppose. There's something that ties everybody else together. And then there also has to be some kind of culture. A community has its own individual culture. So creating a community online has really reflected, I guess, my values, and that's really been coming through I attract those kind of people to me, I suppose. So in terms of the culture of the community is very, very much a culture of, you know, we're all here to really push ourselves out of our comfort zone, be the best we can be, but we're also really here to support each other. There is a culture of love, a culture of kindness and collaboration. Because every time I went to conferences, especially internet marketing conferences, the big conversation in the women's loos was, where's the chicks? You know, I can't relate to all this testosterone. So when I came up with the idea, I thought, you know, is this going to work as a business? And I took the gamble and literally spent our last cent in setting up the business, and it just took off. Yeah, I was really fortunate to be honoured as Australian Marketer of the Year, and that was such an incredible affirmation of, you know, everything that I had done to that stage. The reason that they awarded it to me was because of my really collaborative approach that I had. To me, it showed that following my gut instinct of this is the way that I really want to build my business and I want to be in business, was actually being recognised as something for, you know, as a role model. It was actually being seen as this is a standard for other people to be able to model on. And for me, that was incredibly affirming, that, you know, sometimes just following your natural instinct, the way that you approach life, is also a really great way for how to approach your business. If I could inspire my community to do one thing, it would be to really, really look after this beautiful environment. You know, you see so many communities up and down the coast that you look back and you think, you know, 20 years ago this was a magic spot, but it's kind of like, you know, you call someplace paradise, and you know, they've paved it. It's you know, it's just, I just think that the beauty, the natural beauty, the environment, the biodiversity here on the coast is such an incredibly strong element, and it's something that really also impacts on the culture of the people here as well. You know, I just don't think that that's something that should just be given away. You know, we have to protect it, really, really look after it. It's such an important, strong asset, and it's what we're going to be passing on to our children and their children. I want to be able to be proud to say, you know, we were custodians, we looked after this.